Good day, Brittany, and welcome to your reading. So I had to check and see if the time thing started. I'm gonna get used to this one day. I'm really excited because we are getting into your business design today. So I actually have your chart up here, but I am going to start with pulling a couple cards so we can get an idea of the energy that you're meant to use, and then I'll back it up with what I have over here. So I'm going to start with my archetype deck, which is essentially personified traits, right? And then the character thing, which will help me narrow it down. I'm pretty much getting an idea of what skills are going to be most prominent in the career field that you choose in making your business successful. So what skills does Brittany need to utilize to make her business successful? It's so weird, y'all can almost see me shuffle. And now I'm going to pull from this one, and then I'm going to read it all as like one energy. Because you're one person, I can't divide you into sectors, you just have many layers. So what parts of Brittany's self will she be using in order to make this business successful? What parts of herself? Oh my goodness, you are me, sis, is what I'm getting here. I got that because coach and mentor. It seems like you came from like a shady past. Why do I say that? Trickster and criminal. There was some shady business that used to happen here, but guess what? All of that makes you this, a guide. You have been through the dark. You have seen the difficult situations, and now you can take all of that knowledge and turn it into something that is going to stop other people from having to go as far down the road as you did. So I wasn't even going to count theirs, but mediator and volunteer. All of that for me goes with that coach, mentor, guide. Somebody possibly working with the youth or for the youth, but with a twist, because I got poet and victim. Now, victim is you being somebody who did go through difficult things, but now you have the ability to help other people, like I was saying, right? But it says prevents you from letting yourself be victimized or victimizing others. So it feels very much like helping people that are heading down the wrong road and just stopping them at the gate. Like, that's not even what you want to do, right? This is when somebody's about to crash out. Like, I've been a good person all my life. This is it. Fuck it. I'm going to be a scammer. That's where you pop in, like, you don't even want to do that. But it's through your words. There's something about the eloquence and the art in which you speak over people, like the blessings, the truth I'm getting. Sometimes people can't resonate or connect with certain coaches because they're kicking psychological babble and words at them, right? Imagine you're trying to come out of one of the most difficult seasons of your life, and somebody's talking to you in a love and light type of way or with that jargon. No, you want somebody who sees you right here, right? You want somebody that's in the gutter with you, like, I understand that. And that's what you are. In the mud with them is the feeling I'm getting here. I'm tickled by this doctor one because I didn't expect this to be a thing, but soul doctor. You could be doing it through your art too, because this poet expresses soul insights in symbolic language. So what would I see this with as a whole? I gotta tune my antenna, and in the background I have a mental frequency going to connect my dots. Like, how does this all play into your business? Your brand is sharing your thoughts on a regular basis, and something about your thoughts compels other people to reach out to you. That is the basis for how you pull in people. So let's get into a little bit more how you're going to do that. Like, what is the structure of the business? But that's the goal and the intention behind it. Finding ways for you to share the knowledge that you have to help other people on their path in whatever way works for you. So what type of business would be best for Brittany? Or how would it be best to include this energy in her business? I'm picturing like, you do podcast. Because I detach from whoever I'm doing the reading with so I can be a clear funnel and I don't think like, what would Brittany like? No, I like to read the energy. But podcasts, I just kept feeling your words. But even like sound bites or you taking sentences out of your podcast that are empowering. I am a big Tony Robbins fan. And that's sort of what I'm getting here. Like you do speeches, you do motivational chats with people who have been through stuff like this. Like yours is a heavy, deep, like a podcast for thinkers. Like you would have former criminals on your show, right? Even possibly like somebody who was on like trial for murder. Like stuff like that, who wanted to come on there and explain like, yo, avoid the road I went down. You would have a very hard-hitting show. But from that, you will be able to take paragraphs or have like these think pieces that you would have on a blog. Everything is words, I'm getting though, and the effect that your words have on people. So, unconventional way to bring in money, sex, death, hidden knowledge, probing into the mysteries of life. As the world evolves, so can your means of money. I'm looking at like, oh, this is some Scorpio type shit. She got some stuff in her 8th house. Nah, you got Virgo in the 8th house though, which means a healer of the dark elements. But your 9th house, which is in charge of publishing, like the radio, like if you have music or any of that stuff, is in Libra and Scorpio. And your career house, your midheaven, what you'll be known for is in the sign of Scorpio. That's everything that was just stated in this card. It says underworld, but it's because that's the seedier, darker stuff in life. So the next one is student. Work with a mentor to learn new skills or teach how to implement your plans. The last time I spoke with you, I didn't even get to pull cards or anything. All I knew was the asteroids that like your energy was calling me to add to your chart. But it was me coming back to you like, hey, are you already in my classes? Because something is telling me that you need to be in there. But it's for this part. I'm getting that where you are right now, you can talk to somebody and make them feel seen, appreciated, understood, right? But you need that last piece, which is inevitably you being able to help heal. How can this person walk away from you better than they were before? In a way that it doesn't make you feel like the answer is coming from you. Like, you know how sometimes it's like, hey, take my advice. I don't want no problems. Just, you know, it's up to you. You will be more solid in your advice if you are using your spidey senses, because it's like the info is going to come through you as opposed to like from you. Because you will tell based on your experience and what you've been through, and there's a general intelligence there, but it's like you're putting a mystical, this is guide energy on this. Because you are being activated into a leadership position. This is in the weirdest way. It's given like spiritual Harriet Tubman, and I know that's a hell of a reference, right? You leading people who were on the dark path out of the dark path by like standing at the gate. I'm about to grab my other money deck now. Here we go. How can Brittany make this financially lucrative for her? How can she make this financially lucrative for her? Like this being your only job, this creativity, this space being what you do on a regular basis. You are empowering other people. I love this so freaking much. The empowerment card, right? It's the key. The way that you need to coach yourself right now in order to be like, all right, I can do this. Like, yeah, this is going to be my full-time job. Like, it feels like that's sort of white knuckle for you. But the way that you do that is you empower yourself first in the way that you're going to do it for other people. So are you ready to fully step into your power and accept all the responsibilities that come with it? Because it's touching lives. Like a lot, but it's a lot in a joyful manner, right? And I hope this is recording right. This is my first time using my new phone camera that I got for free just because I went to the phone store to get my kid a phone, and the dude at the desk was like, I got an extra one, and just slid it in my bag. That's the sort of thing that will happen when your magic is included in this, right? Connection is the next one. A special connection will open doors for you on your path. It may be a partner or a mentor, a client, or a helpful friend. I swear I'm not doing this on purpose. I'm just, because training is the next thing. You still have some new skills to acquire before you can really advance to the next stage of your career. But promotion, this would actually pay you more than what you get at the job you have now. Like you would, excuse me, be very comfortable. So elevated earnings come hand in hand with heightened responsibilities because you're the boss. You will be the boss. You have the option, the opportunity to be the boss. And the only thing you have to overcome is this lock. Notice how empowerment is the key, and this is the lock. The lock is closed-minded. Sometimes you fail to see the infinite possibilities and opportunities that are available to you. That's what we're having this reading for. And the main thing that you will achieve from this job, doing something that you're going to fall in love with. I don't know if you realize how much you love creating art or speaking, but that's your financial freedom. Just doing what comes to you naturally. What you would wake up every day and be like, I want to talk about this today. I have something to say. So now I am going to get into the chart facts. I said this to a client like yesterday, and she was like, what's the chart facts? I'm like, y'all, I'm making a play on Carfax. You know how with Carfax you get all the details about a vehicle before you decide if you want to purchase it? When I say the chart facts, I'm getting all the details about your human and telling you what you need to know. Where's my other box? I'm so OCD. There we go. About putting them back as I go. So, you are the magician, by the way. Isn't it great that I was talking about this all week? That 29th degree rising in the sign of Capricorn? What? That's the builder. You are going for the Master Builder Award. Your North Node is in Capricorn at the 25th degree. The 25th degree is a self degree. You are rising into power as a business person. And it's like only then do you get the mate that you have been waiting for. You've been waiting for somebody past life-wise, so you needed to know that for some reason. Like maybe that person becomes a part of your business. And I'm saying that because it's in Capricorn and you have a lot of stuff in your 7th house of marriage and partnerships. Like what if you have a family business, right? Venus in 3rd, business and communications. In the sign of Taurus, conjunct to your gold asteroid, your voice is golden. Your mind is golden. Your thoughts about how to make your life more peaceful are golden, and they are things that can be used in your career because it's at the 10th degree, and the 10th degree is ruled by Capricorn and Saturn. It's also your art, your artistic mind, what you create that you pull out and put like into this reality. You have your Saturn at the 4th degree in your 1st house. That was your family. Ooh, that was your family, baby. Like you had a family contract that had to be bypassed in that first 30 years before you could sort of equip yourself with enough knowledge for the type of people that you're going to be talking to. I will keep saying, babe, you're a heavy hitter. You will be a heavy hitter in what you're talking about. This is like Dateline, Barbara, 2020, for real. Okay, so your abundance was tied to completing that, but it's in your 1st house along with your talent. Your talent is at the same degree as your Venus. With you having those things in the sign of Aquarius is something that you were meant to give out to the collective. This is for other people and triggered by other people. You're not going to be somebody who is appealing to the people that you grew up around, but through the internet, you will find people who are 3 hours or more away. This is an expansive chart. You are doing something bigger than you, and that's also because your Pluto, which rules that Sagittarius energy, that overseas energy, is in your 9th house. Your transformation comes when you start publishing yourself. You can even end up with a book one day. But I'm getting like it would be a book of art and words. It's important for you to know in this moment that your 6th degree sun in Aries, in the 2nd house, that's your money house. That controls that Venus in that 3rd house, right? As soon as you get an idea, write it down. You might not need it at that time, but your ideas are your gold. But you're a pioneer. Don't look left or right to see if what you're doing is the right thing. What you're doing is creating a new path for yourself based upon the information that is coming through you intuitively. Your Mercury, which is where all this stuff is being controlled by, is at the 24th degree. When I was saying that you were going to be channeling or pulling from outside yourself, it is pulling from all that Capricorn energy that you have in the 12th house. Weird, right? But amazing. Anything you have at the 1st degree is literally on your sleeve. You have your series, which is what you need to feel nurtured, that took you a while to find out, but also what you can now give to other people to make them feel better and feel seen. Yours is connected to many faded one-on-one relationships where you are a healer. Your unique genius will be used to help other people come into balance within themselves. And this doesn't even require you to talk only one-on-one since you have the Aquarius in 1st. You can do like group chats. You will be sharing stuff on a platform, right? But it's like you speak to a certain collective or you have a certain hive. A lot of what you say is going to piss people off, but it's because of their belief system. And it's also why you were made an Aries, so that you were ready for the war. The people who come against you don't need the information that the people who do come to you so desperately need. Like, those people will never understand. Their lives are nothing like the people that you came to help and assist. It's like you're helping people who feel like they are unredeemable. Recognize that, baby, anything can change. Anything can happen. You are an end of the tunnel, light at the end of the tunnel, silver lining type brand. It's like the dark is embraced because only in the dark can you actually recognize and appreciate the light. So your moon is conjunct your logos at the 29th degree also. Magician, you come from a family of magicians. This is you finishing out your final run as an inspirational business, right? But that logos is retrograde, which means you cut off your direct line to source because you had a feeling that you had like mastered so much that you'll be able to pull this off and make your way back home without that direct connection yourself. God speaks to you through other people until you get to that finish line and you create the thing, and then your cord will be turned back on and you'll be like, the whole time, because you wanted to take this final exam and see if you would make it back on your own. That's a trend I've been seeing this week too. Your Chiron conjunct your South Node, that's the past life as a healer. But also you having a wound being in your family and being misunderstood on a day-to-day basis for like the first 30 years of your life. That's going to stay with you, but it's going to stay with you so that you always sort of crave to help other people who feel that way too. Your business will be ran and thrive through words. The money is already here. You just now have to attune your mindset to knowing that you are capable of this, of helping other people without looking at yourself as somebody who like used to need the help, and then filling in the gaps with the rest of your magician skills and your arsenal. In the future, we definitely need to do a spiritual gifts reading, if nothing else, or you can join the academy to attune your skills, whatever works for you. But you are the magician and you have skills here to make this happen for yourself. You are meant to step away from whatever estimation your family had of you into the boss that nobody saw coming. I'm very excited to deliver this to you. Have a good day, Brittani.